Hey Instagram, Miss Flowers here. I am your holistic wellness counselor. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about BMI and your health. I know there's a lot of, I don't want to say negative talk about it, but there kind of is a lot of negative talk around BMI. But I think the BMI has some truth to it to a certain extent. So the BMI stands for the numerical value calculated from a person's weight and height, and is commonly used as a screening tool to assess whether an individual is underweight, average weight, overweight, or obese. BMI is a simple way to estimate a person's body fat and can help indicate whether they are at a healthy weight or healthy weight for their height. Now, this chart bothers a lot of people, and a lot of people they don't think that it applies to melanated people, which I get it. I understand. Totally, I get it. Because as a melanated woman, we tend to carry our weight more in our thighs and our hips more than anything. So I get why some people are saying that, it doesn't apply to us because we're melanated. We don't care. We're not built the same way. And in reality, nobody's really built the same way. Like, you might be built like I was built. When they say you get it from your mama, I'm built like my mama. But each person is different in certain ways, but not to the point where, like people say they're big boned. And it's just like, what does that even mean? Like, their bones are big, and it's just like, whatever. But a lot of melanated women feel like this does not pertain to them at all. And they feel that it's off. And I get it. But at the same time, when you get over to the you're obese and you're underweight, we got to kind of say, okay, like, it has to have some truth to it. We can't just cross it out and just throw it away, and it just doesn't apply to melanated women at all, or melanated people at all. And then when I was doing the research on it and talking to different people, because I text a couple of people and I was like, how tall are you and what's your weight? And one person said to me, I can't remember what the weight was and how tall she was, but she said her doctor told her, because she's a melanated woman, the weight that the BMI was saying for her, she said she can be a couple of more pounds over that, because we carry our fat in different places. We carry our fat in our hips and in our butts. So she told her that, but I don't think a lot of doctors are telling people that, because if you carry your butt, like the picture that I posted, the other day, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that picture that I posted talking about BMI, at that time, I was 176 pounds. For me, that was too much. I'm 5'10". So my weight for 5'10" to be at a healthy weight, according to the BMI chart, is 132 to 167. I was 176 in that picture. I was in a size 16 pants. And those are some stretchy pants. So I might have been bigger than that. I felt, and this is me, I was only gaining weight in my hips and my butt. I felt, for me, that was too much weight. And I have people now, even when I tell people that was at my heaviest, not being pregnant, they're like, oh, you look good. I did not feel good. I did not feel good at all. My knees were hurting, my feet were hurting, my body was hurting all the time. And even though you may say, oh, it looks good. It don't feel good. It did not feel good. And when I got to the point where my knees were hurting, like my knees were hurting bad, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't keep doing this. And then I was having stomach problems on top of that. So I had so many things going on. I had knee pain, my feet were hurting, I was having stomach problems. I had to talk to myself and say, okay, I got to lose some of this weight. Especially when I did find out how much I weighed, because I don't know, I was just not paying attention to it. I don't know. Who knows what was going on in my life at that time. But I have never been in a 16 pants. And that was women's. That wasn't juniors. Those was women pants, because I know junior sizes are a little, to me, they're a little smaller than women's sizes. That was women's. Those are not junior pants. I was in the 16. I've never, to my knowledge, and probably when I was pregnant, I don't even think when I was pregnant, I was in the size 16 pants. I was never in the 16 pants. So for me, it was just like, no, you got to get your life together. For one, I'm only gaining weight in my butt and my hips. I'm not gaining weight anywhere else. And people are like, oh, you look good. You look good. I don't feel good. I did not feel good. Even now, somebody said to me the other day, well, you look good. I didn't feel good. Did not feel good. I felt terrible. That's probably like the worst I felt before I went vegan and started my journey with herbalism and stuff like that. I felt terrible. And I was not, I didn't want to feel like that anymore. So being 5'10", and the highest weight for the BMI is 167. At this point right now, I'm not even 167. I don't even want to be 167. I'm about a 156 at this point. So for me, that's a good weight. I could say I can only speak for me, but there are people they're talking about, I'm 5 feet tall and you weigh 200 pounds. But on this scale, it's saying that you should be between 97 and 123 pounds. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, don't nobody want to be that small. That's too small, which is understandable. But when you're at 5 feet and 200 pounds, no. And I know there's this whole thing, because I don't want nobody to think I'm body shaming or anything like that. And another thing with the BMI, they're saying that they're counting fat. Fat. If you have muscle, not fat. If you have muscle, it weighs more than fat, which is understandable. But can you really say that it's muscle? Because we got to be honest with ourselves at this point. A lot of you that follow me, you're in your 40s. You don't work out. Some of you are in your 30s. You don't work out. You don't exercise. You don't do anything to gain muscle. So can you really say that it's muscle? And I know some people have a muscular build, but come on now. I could talk for myself. I know my 156, 158 pounds ain't all muscle. I know that for a fact. And even a couple of weeks ago, I was feeling like, I need to get back. I need to get back to more walking, more doing this, less sitting down, because I started a job and we're sitting the whole day just about. And even now at the job, I just stand up and just walk around, because I know people say you got good metabolism. I got the best of it, and then I got the worst of it. Like, I can gain weight quickly, I can lose weight quickly. So I already know how my body is set up. I know sitting all day, no matter what I'm eating, or unless I'm not eating a good, because I usually only eat like 2 meals a day. If I'm not eating, but I'm eating the 2 meals, and then I'm snacking on top of that, because sometimes I snack because I'm bored. And then we're sitting all day, not doing anything. And then when we do something, it's like, okay, we do this, and then we go back to sitting. I can't be sitting around all day. I can't. I need to be moving around. I need to be doing stuff. I need to, and that's why walking is the best thing you can do for your body. You start out walking, then you can start, because people want to go straight into the gym, and they want to go hard in the gym. Start out walking. Okay, that's neither here nor there. But this is why I say the BMI chart it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because it's only talking about the outer appearance. Outer, you look a certain way because you're a certain size. And that BMI chart is saying, okay, you're between these two sides, you're between here. You're good. But at the same time, because I'm a holistic coach, I'm a health coach, I'm into wellness, do you feel good? Because I know somebody, they're saying that they're underweight, and that's saying that they're unhealthy. So you can be underweight and still be unhealthy. That's why I said this chart is kind of like a 50-50. But if you know you're over there in the obese, and the chart that I showed, it was only 3 sections. There was one that was underweight, average weight, overweight, obese, and morbidly obese. I didn't put that one out there because I don't want nobody thinking I'm body shaming, because I'm not. But at the same time, on the outside looking in, you get people, they think because they got a snatch waist, because you got on all these stuff, that, oh, I'm healthy. Are we really healthy? Are we healthy on the inside? And that's why I'm okay with the chart, but then I'm not okay with the chart. But it still needs to be talked about it, because a lot of melanated women don't like the chart, and they don't believe the chart is for us. And I get that. But if you're in the obese and morbidly obese, we got to take some kind of accountability. Because I know people that are shorter than me and they weigh just as much as I weigh, and they just say, oh, I'm thick. But you're having surgery after surgery, you're on all these pills, you got heart condition, you got diabetes, you got all these things. I mean, you're thick. And a lot of the stuff that goes on is because of the weight. And nobody wants to talk about it. And I'm just like, I wasn't going to talk about this. I've been saying I was going to talk about this for a while, but now it's just like, come on, y'all. We gotta get it together. We gotta get it together. And I couldn't find one, because I know a long time ago I found one for guys and I found one for women. This one was just like a general chart. I just wanted something that was like kind of simple and easy to read, because one other chart was telling you how to get your BMI and how to calculate it and all that stuff. And I caught my money. That's about it. But I wasn't doing all that. Then we get to the guys, because I know a lot of melanated men that they call themselves teddy bears. They're big. Oh, he's a big teddy bear. He's shaped like a teddy bear. Hey, Aaron, shaped like a teddy bear. And I'm like, he has heart issues. He has diabetes. He has all this stuff going on. He has a sleep apnea machine that he doesn't want to use, because he doesn't feel that he needs it. Because when you lay down, your stomach is basically going up and kind of choking you. Now your significant other is up all night because you're not breathing, and you don't want to put the machine on because you too cool for school. And you think because you put on a wife beater and a chain that you Rick Ross. Now even Rick Ross lost weight. He looks like a totally different person sometimes. Sometimes I don't even know who he is. Yes, the teddy bear excuse. Like, at least do it for your significant other that you're keeping up all night. Because now they ain't sleeping. Because you up basically not breathing every couple of seconds. And now I ain't wearing that. I'm not wearing that machine. Well, then lose the weight. It's actually, you got 3 choices. And you know what the other one is. And then half the time, nobody got insurance. Or never mind. But no, I gotta come for you guys too, because the teddy bear thing, that should be over with. It's over. You look down, you can't see your feet. Because I've been pregnant before, and all my babies 2 of them was 8 pounds and one of them was almost 8 pounds. And not being able to see your feet, it's just like, let me look at my shoes from over there to make sure I'm putting on the right shoes. But if you can't see down there, you got to lift your stomach up to do other things. No. No. And I know a lot of people, I know I'm going to get a lot of DMs from this, but I don't care. And even with, oh, my significant other, they like me just how I am. Monique used to say that. Oh my God, she was saying that for years. Monique was saying it for years. Now look at her. Every time you see her, she dancing. And I can't even say that she's doing in the gym thing. I don't know. But every time I see her, she dancing on something. She dancing with her trainer. So, like I said, the chart is, it is what it is, the chart. And being a melanated woman, I get we carry our fat in different places than other people. But once you start slipping over into the obese and the morbidly obese, we got to start taking accountability, because I had to do it. And that's the only reason why I can come to y'all and say it with my chest. Like, and not even just trying to be whatever, but when it comes to that, and then it comes to being healthy and taking care of yourself on the inside, I know people that don't even, no lie, they go to the bathroom, number 2, twice a week, and they think that's normal. And they're smaller people. It's not normal. They look healthy on the outside, but are you really healthy on the inside? That's why I named it BMI and Our Health, because you could look a certain way. There's a picture of me from the first time I went to DR. I'm sitting poolside, looking cute, real cute, my little orange bathing suit, real cute. I was sick. I had lost so much weight because I couldn't eat, because I wasn't healthy on the inside. So between that picture of me in the size 16 and then me in DR at the pool, I can't even say how many months apart they are. But I do believe that was the same year. Or the picture of me in the size 16, that was in November. Wait, maybe it was a year later. But I know I went from that size to that size, and in both sizes, I wasn't healthy on the inside. I was not healthy. So you can lose the weight and you can look good, but that does not mean that you're healthy. That's why I said the BMI is kind of like a 50-50. Because if you're in obese and you're in morbid obese, yeah. But check your BMI. I got the chart on there. You might have to make it a little bit bigger. I was trying to make it bigger. But check your BMI. But also, if you know you don't feel good on the inside, no matter what size you are, the BMI doesn't really matter. And I think that's a lot of times, me and my cousin were always talking about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels talked about the BMI, and melanated women did not like that. But I understood that Kevin Samuels was an image consultant. He was not talking about being healthy. He was talking about how you looked. He didn't care about being healthy. That's why he was always chugging them Red Bulls. He wasn't talking about being healthy. He was talking about how you looked. And when he talked about the stuff that he talked about, yes, he was harsh. Yes, he was rude, but he wasn't always wrong when it came to that BMI scale chart, whatever you want to call it. He wasn't always wrong. But if he would have been talking about being healthy, that probably would have made more of an impact, instead of him just saying, well, you're on a BMI, you're da 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 da. If he would have been talking about being healthy, On the inside, that probably would have made more of an impact. But he was an image consultant. I am not an image consultant. I am not. I am strictly about the health and how you should feel on the inside. You're getting up every day and you hurt and you're in pain every day. It ain't normal. If you only go into the bathroom 2 times a week and you eat a good, because some of y'all I be seeing y'all plates. Y'all gotta stop playing with me with these plates, talking about you don't eat this, you don't eat that. But you posting your plates. You got 2 starches. You got 2 meats. You got cornbread, which is really another starch. You got corn, which everybody considers a vegetable, but it's not. And then you tell me that you don't eat that much. So, when you're ready, DM me. We can get it together on the inside, and then it'll show on the outside for sure. I'll talk to y'all later.